set for our calendars, and I'm just going to go ahead and start off, and then whoever wants to go next can go next. Tomorrow I have a call with Army Corps, and then I'll also be, we have another meeting that we planned a while back to discuss with SLR about Pillsbury with the team. And then Thursday I have a discussion with CBDG about some assistance for some of the senior centers, and then we have the AAA. Also on Thursday, and then Friday I'll be going out to Lake Pillsbury to do a swear-in for one of the new board members out there. Monday, of course, my CAO meeting, and then also the Risk Reduction Authority meeting, and then also back here Tuesday for our Board of Supervisors meeting. All right, whoever wants to go next. Bye.
I'll go. Last week I did a lot of stuff with the schools graduating. Barbecue for the Clear Lake High senior class and parade. I was fortunate to hand out scholarships at both those high schools, several of them. What I was impressed about is the amount of local money that was given out. For example, $136,000 in Kelseyville just from local sources. So that was impressive. I also spoke at the wine grape growers event on what the county's doing for agriculture last week. Went to a West Side Community Park meeting. I'm arranging the speakers for the judges' breakfast in Clear Lake this month. Had Northern Rural Energy last week. We'll have the Land Trust this week. Did the COC meeting. My monthly meeting with City Manager. I attended the Eli Stage Historical Society Carriage House fundraisers, 100 people there, so that was a good showing. I'll have APC LTA meetings tomorrow, and then with Supervisor Pyska over to Big Valley Advisory Committee. Also, County Council will be there doing Brown Act training. Thank you. Space Committee meeting this Thursday. I'm also going to go to the Animal Control Advisory Board to help get that up to speed. And again, County Council will be helping us with Brown Act training there. Also have behavioral health meeting, advisory meeting Thursday, another fundraiser community event in Kelseyville on Thursday night. And then I'll be putting the flags out on Main Street, Lakeport for Flag Day. And then lastly, we were notified that as a Blue Ribbon Committee member, that the revised budget has $0 for any projects that were approved for the lake or for the Blue Ribbon in 23 and 24.
Zero Prop Fund.
Zero.
Prop 4?
Well, that's a different story that's getting figured out now because Prop 4 is new. But for what was approved for 23 and 24 that hadn't been funded, that money's been removed. There's nothing there.
All right, I'll go. I just have a couple highlights from last week. I attended virtually the Wildfire and Forest Health Task Force meeting. I decided not to go to Sacramento, so I just stayed home. One of the things that we've been hearing in the modeling from CAL FIRE, and I did share it at a meeting last week, but the herbaceous fuel load on the land right now, because of 3 successive really wet winters, and where we are now is we have 4 times the fuel load that we would normally have, and it's the second highest in the last 30 years. So when Chief Tyler, who's the CAL FIRE director, gave his update at the task force meeting Friday morning, he was very concerned. So we just, the season is upon us. We do know it's an early and active fire season. There's already been more fires this season than normal. So it's just a reminder that we have to stay vigilant, and everyone needs to work on their defensible space. So I just wanted to pass that along so you guys are all aware. And then yesterday I went to Santa Rosa for Patty Poppy's road show. She's the CEO of PG&E. Climate optimist. She was very optimistic about lots of things. I did get some time to talk with her before the event. But as she is very optimistic about so many things, I did ask during the Q&A, you know, I'm sorry, but I represent constituents in rural counties that are being crushed by high bills, and the EV charging that you're talking about is not going to come to our county for a long time. We don't have the infrastructure yet. And she said that bills are already lower. So I don't know if any of you are feeling that, or your constituents are feeling that, or maybe we'll look over it this summer, but she said that the bills were lower and they were going to keep going lower. So I just want to pass that on.
I'm struggling to keep a straight face.
Yeah. So tomorrow, I know you can't make the APC. Are you making it? Okay. I think I'm not going to be able to. I've got several other things I need to do, including my NACO call and NCO monthly check-in, which already overlap. Big Valley Advisory Committee in the evening. Thursday, Space Committee meeting in the morning, Fire Safe Council meeting, NACO Resilient Communities, and then we have AAA, and then I've got a graduation party for a Kelseyville graduate. Friday, I am doing the commencement address for Kelseyville High School graduation. And then Monday, I have my meeting with CAO Parker and Risk Reduction Authority.
Nope. You done? You want me to do it? Okay. So there were a few things last week that I didn't get on my calendar, but I'm going to skip over those. It's been pretty busy already this week and going into next week. So yesterday, we'll just start with yesterday. I did a 3-hour tour with, lost his name. Yeah, Lars Ewing. Thank you. And I had it all wrote down, but I can't find it on there. Lars Ewing of Mount Canocti, that was a really cool tour, and did some other tours of other county-owned properties and things looking to the future, and projects that they would like to get going. They're kind of in the thought process. I went from there to the Farm Bureau and met with Rebecca Parker there, and we put together, we've had a lot of concerns and issues with predators in Lake County, and they're taking livestock. It's been primarily mountain lions and coyotes, but there's other predators as well. So we put together a reporting, where you can report easy, and we'd like to have the public's input on if they've had issues with the predators and what type of predators, and there's a little questionnaire on there. So we put that together, and it's available online on the Lake County Farm Bureau webpage. Let me see. Last night, or from there, we went to a training for the Lake County Lake County Fire Protection District and CAL FIRE, and they actually came to our place and we did a live animal training. And I'd like to thank Robert Irwin for coming out and Shalina Morado for coming down. And we're going to have a few more meetings as well for law enforcement and the fire personnel when they're dealing with emergencies, whether it be because of accidents on highways and or with in emergencies, emergency evacuations or something, and they're coming across animals. So many of the people that are working in these jobs have not had any time around livestock, large livestock. We focused on sheep last night, and as well as a lot of other do's and don'ts, and the meeting was supposed to be a 2-hour meeting. It ended up being over 3 hours. I think they learned a lot, and I'm looking forward to the next one. It'll be a little bit before we put that together. Let me see. Tomorrow evening, I have the Lake County Chamber mixer at Hidden Valley Lake at the Greenview Restaurant, and that will be on the Gwinnett Maha project. So if anybody's wanting any information about that, you can still go on. I believe it hasn't closed yet for purchasing your tickets. I believe it's $25 to attend that event. I have the South County, South Deal Caltrans meeting coming up on the 12th. And I also have to speak at the math meeting. I have a CTA Ambassador Certificate class in Middletown at the Jazzercise. We have Father's Day on Sunday, and Lake County Farm Bureau Love of the Land dinner at the Diener Ranch on, I believe that's also on Sunday. Thank you.
Supervisor Mtg?
So we all got an email a while ago. I was planning to go this week, but I'm unable to go to the meeting. There was a gentleman by the name of Stephen Ferry, who is the president of the board of the El Dorado Hills CSD, who said some fairly not too kind things about Lake County and a easy to make generalization that we unfortunately hear too often from people who are not from here. And so I was planning to go and invite him to take a tour of Lake County, not share any frustration or anger, but come and visit and get to know us rather than talk about us. But instead, I'm going to reach out to him and have a conversation with him and see again if I can invite him to tour around and see what Lake County is all about, because it's easy to make stereotypes of things you don't know anything about, and what he said was a little demeaning towards us in a public meeting during the CSD. I know we all received that email and looked at it and listened to the meeting, and those words were, I would say, shocking, but unfortunately others feel very free to say some of those similar things as well. So I want to do something about that, and so planning to do that. I am skipping over a whole lot of things of what I plan to do. My schedule has kind of gone away. Tomorrow I'll be at a graduation, so I had to cancel everything. Doing Judge's Breakfast on Thursday, meeting with Lake County Community Foundations, having a YCCD board meeting, and meeting with a council member on the 13th, and then donating some of my time to help Meals on Wheels to make meals on Friday. Completely forgot that it was Father's Day this weekend. That kind of came around. There was something that you mentioned. I apologize I can't make it to the SLR meetings. I feel like I've missed a bunch of Lake Pillsbury meetings these days.
You've covered me too, so don't worry about it.
There was something that somebody mentioned that I wanted to say, but I completely forgot, so I'm going to skip it because it's too late.
There is something I just received from Luca. There's going to be a meeting Thursday, June 12th at 9:30, and I just RSVP'd. Congressman Thompson would like to talk to the leaders in California about some of the events that are unfolding in Los Angeles, and so he wants to talk to leaders. I already RSVP'd, so I'll be in on that call. So I don't know if anyone else got it.
Is
I'm
that a
pretty sure.
Zoom?
Yes, I think yeah, I don't know if you got the message or not, but
I didn't get it, but
probably just asking the chairs or something like that. Yeah, it's probably just the chairs. Yeah.
okay.
So just letting you know, I'll be doing that, and I'll take copious notes so I can report it out next week. Yeah. Even if we're getting out at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Just teasing. I wanted to see Johanna's reaction on that one. Is there anything else that anyone wants?
I forgot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bacon Fest is on Sunday. Get your tickets.
On Father's Day, too?
Father's Day. It's always
It's
on
on
Father's Day.
Father's Day.
Hey,
What is it?
Bacon Fest in
Bacon
Kelseyville.
it's good. I mean,
It's fun.
bacon's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
$40 for a ticket, and all the restaurants make all this different food with bacon in it, and then you can go around and try it all and vote on which one you like. Brad goes.
Yeah, it's a lot of bacon.
Yeah.
I can handle.
There's like bacon
I can
ice
handle some bacon.
cream,
Oh, my goodness.
bacon desserts. It's good. It's really fun.
Well, I don't know if we have anything else.
Can't top that.
Yeah, you gotta end it with bacon.